In this update, I've got one cinema ticket, one video, 3 DVDs. One of them is part of a special film series, a few months that I'll be doing, quite a few weeks that I'll be doing, of 7 films, which will take 7 weeks. But anyway, let's get started with what we got first. This first one's a cinema ticket for Magnificent 7. And then it was rated 12A. I saw it on the 24th of September at 10:10, which was the earliest screening. I was in screen 3, row K, and seat 18. If you're wondering where that noise is coming from, it's just my parents telling my my puppy to sit. Anyway, let's get back to the update. I don't know if I can show you the update. I can't show you that. I'll quickly show you it on my. It's there on the films I've seen this year. Anyway. Get back to it. Let's get back to the update. Try to get all this done. Okay, so the video I've got here today is Legends of the Fall, which stars Brad Pitt, Anthony Hopkins, and Aidan Quinn. It's released by Columbia TriStar Home Video. It's a TriStar Pictures film from 1996. And there's the tape itself. It's got the pink 15 rating Columbia TriStar Home Video label and a hologram. The usual Columbia TriStar Home Video hologram. Can't get it to shine because it's a bit dull today, and a barcode there. And the next DVD I've got here in this update is My Skinny Sister on Matchbox Films. It's from 2016. My grandpa made this DVD for my mum so she could watch it. And it's distributed by Fusion Media Sales, which also distributed films from Curzon Artificial Eye, which I might try and get a DVD from that label or a Blu-ray from that label as soon as possible. It's rated 15. It's from Matchbox Films. This is actually a foreign movie. And this DVD here is a release that came out Monday, 19th of September, and I've seen this film at the cinema. I got the cinema ticket for this in May. I actually did see this film in the cinema. It's A Hologram for the King, which stars Tom Hanks. An Icon Home Entertainment release from 2016, as I just mentioned earlier. It's rated 15 in the UK, but it's rated 12 in the UK, but it's rated 15 in Ireland. I'm glad to be. I was glad that this film received a 12A in the UK. And there's the disc itself. It's from Icon, and I actually got this from a different Asda this time. I got it from Corton Wood. And for 7 weeks, starting with this update, 7 updates, which will be 7 weeks typically, I will be I'll be collecting certain films from this theme called the Not Disney Collection. And that consists of 7 films. And it will have 1 film in each update, starting with this update and ending with the update, which will probably be book ending with the one that will probably be on the 4th of November, all the way to the start of November. This will last. When I'll show you what the first film is in the collection. It's the film Braver, which was a rip-off of Disney Pixar's Brave. And it says there, the bravest princess in all the kingdom. They're not quoting anybody. They usually quote people on DVD covers. That's what they're supposed to do. With a 45-minute running time, I guess they took this Christmas film from decades ago and tried to trick people into buying it instead of Brave. It's in 16.9 instead. And it exclaims boldly that this says it's a film that everyone will love. Actually, I'll show you what it is now.
Hi, my name's Dart, and I've got a story for you.
It's Christmas Eve. Everyone's gone home.
I guess they took this Christmas film from decades ago and tried to trick people into buying it instead of Brave. This film was distributed by Bright Spark Productions. I think it's the same label that did The Winter Witch. Believe it or not, they do have a website that I believe was made in 2006 and hasn't been updated since. Somehow they've put their films they've released under case studies, and one of the case studies, big hits people know, like the urban films case studies, which includes A Night in Compton, The Bahama Hustle, which has a whopping 40 ratings on IMDb, and The Block Party. And below the urban films case studies is the kids films case studies. You'll notice that sandwiched in between the little cars in The Big Race and Cuddle Time is something called Fairy Tale Christmas. We've solved the mystery, ladies and gents. Braver is not Braver. It's a Fairy Tale Christmas. A Canadian TV movie with 61 ratings from 2005. Which I could probably assume was a tax avoidance money laundering scheme. Who knows? But what I do know, thanks to this page, is that Fairy Tale Christmas had the most pre-orders for a Canadian animation, the UK. They say this twice, they got it wrong twice. Most pre-orders for a Canadian animation, the UK. I was expecting a funny rip-off movie with atrocious animation that somewhat resembled the thing that they were plagiarising. Braver, or A Fairy Tale Christmas, is the generic story of a princess who is locked away in the woods by a villain who wants to be the king or something. Then Sonic the Hedgehog in the form of a poorly animated reindeer shows up.
You're not getting another one of your ridiculous ideas. You're ridiculous.
And with the dated aspect ratio and everything being dated at the time lately, led me to believe that Braver was the end product of some cheeky Nando or group of cheeky Nandos who made this misleading DVD and put a fake cover on it to try and trick people. That's very outrageous. Anyway, that's all I had to say about the film. I'll get the openings to all these films done ASAP, so stay tuned for more films, videos coming up soon.